Okay, hello everyone. I am Kenny. Today I would like to tell a story. A young man was going home on the bus one day when he noticed a young woman. Momentarily, she caught his eye, and he quickly looked away. After she had gotten off at the next stop, he suddenly saw her camera on the seat. Back at his apartment, he looked through the photos. There was the usual stuff: selfies, a birthday cake with her name, friends saying goodbye, until suddenly he saw himself asleep. He couldn't believe his eyes. He drove back to the stop where she had gotten off, and he figured out where she lived because because of a photo of a tall building taken from the entrance of her apartment. So he found her name and rang the doorbell. Another woman answered the door and explained that Nassim had moved to Boston. The young man decided to take a photo of himself with his number, and he set the camera to the address. He hoped it would be forwarded to Nassim and that she would call him. After a period of time, the courier delivered a small package to a new apartment in Boston. Nassim, who had just bought the ingredients from the market, carried a broccoli bag and saw a package in front of the door that said it was for her. But Nassim couldn't remember what she ordered recently. Only business books she ordered from the internet before. It's just that the book is currently out of stock because it's a bestseller. So it's really confusing. Nassim was curious and opened the package before entering the house. Nassim was surprised and delighted on the spot. Isn't this her camera? Whoever kindly sent it, I must repay him. Nassim took the phone number on the camera and called back. A young man who was having a meal and participating in the alumni reunion held every 2 or 3 years answered the phone. Nassim asked him if he had picked up a light blue camera on the bus. The young man said yes. The two of us are really faithful. I picked it up on the bus. Speaking of the photos in the camera, why is there a picture of me speaking like a log in the camera? Nassim kept giggling before speaking, and she said she took the embarrassing photo because his sleeping position is very funny. The young man told Nassim that it was rare to see him sleeping on the bus. This photo is worth taking. The young man asked Nassim, by the way, what is her next time come to Seattle? Nassim said that in about 2 months. I will go back to visit relatives and elders. When I arrive, I think we can meet and chat with each other. When the young man heard that Nassim was willing to meet him and make friends, he was overjoyed and bursting with happiness. After a lot of deliberation, he thought it would be better to make an appointment at the restaurant and spend hundreds of times just to find nice and inexpensive place to sit down and have a good conversation. 2 months after the reservation of the most famous curry cha shao bao restaurant in the United States with the highest honor that has ever won the most relish Hong Kong style dim sum. On the day they met Nassim, and the young man met like an old friend. The two of them talked about everything and spent a wonderful and warm time with each other at that night. The young man thought that it would be a blessing for a lifetime to be able to recognize such a kind and dexterous girl as Nassim, owing to a photo of a camera. So in the end, their friendship became better and better. It can be said that they are the best besties. Thank you for your listening.